If you're a man over 50, you've probably noticed changes in your body that you didn't expect: slower recovery, lower energy, maybe even shifts in performance that can feel frustrating or even embarrassing. The truth is, a lot of this is tied to natural changes in hormones, blood flow, and metabolism that come with age. But what if something as simple as a nightly habit could help support your body's natural function and give you a boost by morning? Staying well hydrated before bed is one of the most overlooked but powerful habits for men over 50 who want to maintain stronger performance, better energy, and overall improved health. As we age, the body's natural thirst mechanism tends to become less sensitive, which means many older adults don't always recognize when they're dehydrated. This can lead to subtle but significant effects on health, such as lower energy levels, poor sleep quality, reduced circulation, and even issues with performance the next morning. Water is the foundation of nearly every bodily function. Blood flow, nutrient delivery, hormone regulation, and cellular repair all depend on it. For men over 50, paying attention to hydration, especially in the evening, can make a noticeable difference in how the body feels and functions by morning. When you're properly hydrated before bed, your cardiovascular system works more efficiently. Blood is made up of about half water, and when you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and flows less easily. For men concerned about stamina or physical performance, good circulation is essential because it ensures oxygen and nutrients are delivered to muscles and tissues. Better circulation also supports vascular health, which is directly tied to performance and energy levels in the morning. By simply drinking enough water before going to sleep, you give your body the best chance to restore healthy blood flow overnight, making it easier to wake up feeling refreshed and ready. Hydration also plays a critical role in sleep quality. Sleep is when the body goes into repair mode, cells regenerate, tissues recover, and hormones rebalance. But when you're even mildly dehydrated, you may experience restlessness, dry mouth, leg cramps, or an elevated heart rate, all of which disrupt deep sleep cycles. For men over 50, sleep is already more fragile because of natural changes in hormones like testosterone and melatonin. Proper hydration creates the conditions for deeper, more restorative sleep, which in turn improves energy, mood, and overall performance the following day. Without enough water, the body struggles to regulate temperature and may pull you out of deep sleep more frequently, leaving you groggy in the morning. There is also a direct link between hydration and metabolism. Water is required for nearly every step of the metabolic process, including breaking down food, absorbing nutrients, and converting those nutrients into usable energy. As men age, metabolism naturally slows, and dehydration only makes this worse. Drinking water before bed helps your body process the last meal of the day more effectively, prevents nighttime sluggishness, and supports steady energy in the morning. For men over 50 trying to manage weight, improve digestion, or simply feel more energized, maintaining hydration before bedtime is a small step with outsized benefits. Cognitive performance is another area where hydration matters. The brain is made up of about 75% water, and even slight dehydration can impair focus, reaction time, and mood. Many men over 50 find that they wake up foggy or sluggish, not realizing dehydration plays a role. By taking in enough water before bed, you reduce the risk of waking up mentally drained. Instead, the brain remains well, supplied with fluid supporting sharper thinking and better decision-making in the morning. Since mental sharpness often goes hand in hand with physical confidence, hydration becomes a key part of setting yourself up for success the next day. Hydration also influences hormone balance, particularly testosterone. While water alone doesn't increase testosterone, dehydration places stress on the body and elevates cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels can interfere with testosterone production and overall hormonal balance. For men over 50 who are already experiencing natural declines in testosterone, this imbalance can compound fatigue, lower motivation, and impact physical performance. By staying well hydrated before bed, you reduce unnecessary stress on the body, allowing hormones to regulate more naturally overnight. This creates a more supportive environment for energy, mood, and stamina by morning. It's important to note that hydration before bed doesn't mean drinking large amounts of water right before sleeping, which could interrupt rest with frequent trips to the bathroom. Instead, the key is to maintain steady hydration throughout the day and take a moderate amount of water, about half a glass to 1 glass, in the evening. Pairing water with electrolyte-rich fluids like coconut water or adding a pinch of mineral salt can further support hydration, since electrolytes help the body retain fluid more effectively. Men over 50 may also benefit from incorporating hydration earlier in the evening rather than waiting until right before lying down, which strikes the balance between replenishing the body and avoiding sleep disruption. Beyond just physical health, hydration has an impact on how men feel emotionally and socially. Dehydration can heighten irritability, fatigue, and stress, all of which affect relationships and self-confidence. Waking up feeling sluggish not only impacts performance but also the mindset you carry into the day. By giving your body the hydration it needs before bed, you're also setting the tone for waking up with greater energy, clarity, and confidence. This small ritual becomes part of a larger lifestyle of self-care, reminding the body that it has the resources it needs to function at its best. Limiting alcohol and heavy meals at night is one of the most effective strategies for men over 50 who want to improve energy, recovery, and performance by morning. As the body ages, it becomes less efficient at processing alcohol and large amounts of food, particularly late in the day when the digestive system naturally slows down. What might have been tolerable in your 20s or 30s, like a big dinner with a few drinks, can now lead to disrupted sleep, sluggish energy the next day, and diminished physical or mental performance. By adjusting evening habits, particularly in regard to alcohol and heavy meals, you create the conditions for your body to function more efficiently overnight, setting the stage for better mornings. Alcohol is one of the most common disruptors of restorative sleep. While many people believe a nightcap helps them relax and fall asleep faster, the reality is that alcohol interferes with the body's natural sleep cycles. It may make you drowsy initially, but it reduces the amount of time spent in deep sleep and REM sleep, both of which are critical for muscle recovery, hormone balance, and cognitive sharpness. For men over 50 who already face age-related declines in testosterone and growth hormone, losing out on restorative sleep means slower recovery, lower energy, and decreased stamina the next day. Even moderate drinking can lead to frequent awakenings, snoring, or worsened sleep apnea, conditions that become more common with age. By limiting or avoiding alcohol at night, you allow your body to maximize the quality of sleep and wake up feeling more restored. Heavy meals, particularly those rich in fat, processed carbohydrates, or excessive protein, place a significant burden on the digestive system late at night. Digestion is an energy-intensive process, and when you overload your system close to bedtime, your body is forced to prioritize breaking down food instead of focusing on recovery, tissue repair, and hormone regulation. This can cause indigestion, acid reflux, or bloating, all of which disturb sleep. For men over 50, metabolism naturally slows with age, and digestive efficiency is not as sharp as it once was. Eating a large dinner right before bed may leave you feeling sluggish, interrupt your sleep, and prevent your body from entering the deep, restorative phases necessary for energy and performance. Choosing lighter meals in the evening, with a balance of lean protein, vegetables, and healthy fats, makes it easier for the body to digest food and shift into repair mode overnight. Another important factor is blood sugar control. Heavy meals at night often spike blood sugar, especially when they include refined carbohydrates or sugary desserts. This spike is followed by a crash, which can trigger nighttime awakenings and restlessness. Over time, poor blood sugar regulation contributes to insulin resistance, a common concern for men over 50. Stable blood sugar is not only essential for long-term health but also for consistent energy and stamina. By limiting heavy carb-dense meals at night, you avoid the roller coaster of spikes and crashes that undermine sleep quality and morning performance. Instead, maintaining balanced blood sugar through lighter, nutrient-rich evening meals supports steady energy and better overall function the next day. Alcohol also affects hydration, which is crucial for performance. It acts as a diuretic, causing the body to lose fluids and electrolytes more quickly. Dehydration is closely tied to fatigue, muscle cramps, and reduced circulation, all of which impact performance by morning. For men over 50, who already may have reduced thirst signals and greater risk of dehydration, alcohol in the evening compounds these challenges. Waking up dehydrated not only diminishes physical energy but also cognitive sharpness, making it harder to feel alert and confident. By avoiding alcohol at night, you preserve hydration levels and support better circulation, both of which contribute to stamina and readiness in the morning. Hormone balance is another area deeply influenced by alcohol and heavy meals. Drinking in the evening raises cortisol levels and disrupts the natural release of melatonin, which is the hormone responsible for signaling the body to sleep. It also interferes with testosterone production, a hormone essential for energy, strength, and performance. Similarly, eating large meals before bed keeps insulin elevated, which further interferes with the release of growth hormone, another key factor in muscle repair and recovery. For men over 50, when testosterone and growth hormone are already in decline, protecting these nighttime hormonal rhythms becomes vital. Limiting alcohol and heavy food in the evening allows these hormones to function more effectively, preserving vitality and performance. It's also important to consider how alcohol and heavy meals affect cardiovascular health. Both can strain the heart and circulatory system at night. Alcohol temporarily raises blood pressure and heart rate, while a heavy meal increases blood flow to the digestive system, pulling it away from muscles and other tissues. Over time, these patterns can worsen cardiovascular strain, something men over 50 are more vulnerable to. By keeping evenings lighter and more balanced, you not only support better immediate performance but also protect long-term heart health, which is the foundation of endurance and stamina. Beyond the physical effects, limiting alcohol and heavy meals at night also improves mental clarity and confidence. Waking up after a late, heavy dinner or a few drinks often leaves men feeling groggy, sluggish, and less motivated. This mental state can carry into interactions, work, and personal relationships, chipping away at self-assurance. By choosing lighter, more mindful evening habits, you set yourself up to wake with sharper focus, better mood, and more confidence in how you feel and perform. Prioritizing magnesium-rich drinks in the evening can be a powerful tool for men over 50 who want to wake up with more energy, better stamina, and stronger performance by morning. Magnesium is one of the most essential minerals in the body, playing a role in over 300 biochemical reactions, yet many people are deficient without realizing it. For men over 50, this deficiency can be even more common due to changes in diet, reduced absorption with age, and increased needs for supporting muscle, nerve, and heart function. Choosing drinks rich in magnesium before bed provides a simple way to replenish this mineral while supporting the body's natural overnight repair processes. One of the most important roles magnesium plays is in muscle relaxation. After a long day, muscles may feel tense or fatigued, and for men over 50, issues like nighttime cramps, stiffness, or restlessness become more common. Magnesium helps regulate the balance of calcium and potassium in muscle cells, ensuring that contractions and relaxations occur smoothly. When magnesium is low, muscles can spasm or cramp, often disturbing sleep. A magnesium-rich drink before bed supports the body in easing this tension, allowing you to fall asleep more comfortably and stay asleep longer. By morning, your muscles are less fatigued, and recovery feels more complete, directly translating into stronger performance. Magnesium is also deeply tied to sleep quality. It helps regulate the body's production of melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. For men over 50, natural melatonin production tends to decline, leading to more frequent issues with falling asleep or staying asleep. A nightly magnesium boost can make a meaningful difference by promoting deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. Unlike sleep medications that may cause grogginess, magnesium supports the body's natural rhythm, helping you wake up refreshed rather than sluggish. When sleep quality improves, testosterone levels, muscle repair, and cognitive sharpness all benefit, creating a clear path towards stronger morning performance. Stress management is another area where magnesium plays a vital role. It is sometimes called the relaxation mineral because of its ability to calm the nervous system. Magnesium regulates the release of stress hormones like cortisol and helps maintain balance in the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of the body responsible for rest and recovery. High stress and elevated cortisol are common in men over 50, whether from work, lifestyle, or physical changes. Unfortunately, excess cortisol interferes with testosterone production, disrupts sleep, and contributes to fatigue. A magnesium-rich drink in the evening helps bring cortisol levels down, encouraging relaxation and setting the stage for more restorative sleep. Lower stress hormones also mean the body can direct more energy toward repair and performance overnight. Another benefit of magnesium is its impact on cardiovascular health. As men age, blood vessel flexibility and circulation often decline, increasing the risk of high blood pressure and reduced stamina. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and support healthy blood pressure levels. A nightly intake of magnesium ensures that blood flow remains optimal, delivering oxygen and nutrients efficiently to muscles and tissues. For men concerned about maintaining physical stamina and performance, this improved circulation translates into better morning energy and resilience. By supporting vascular health at night, magnesium prepares the body for activity and focus the next day. Magnesium is also essential for energy production at the cellular level. It plays a key role in activating adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the body's main energy currency. Without adequate magnesium, cells cannot efficiently produce or use energy, leading to fatigue, weakness, and diminished performance. For men over 50, who may already notice reduced energy compared to younger years, optimizing magnesium intake can make a noticeable difference. By having a magnesium-rich drink before bed, the body restores its supply of this mineral, ensuring that energy production processes function smoothly overnight. The result is a more energized, capable feeling upon waking. Practical options for magnesium-rich drinks are simple and accessible. Warm magnesium. Infused beverages such as magnesium citrate powder mixed with water are widely available and easy to prepare. Natural options like almond milk or oat milk provide both magnesium and calming nutrients that promote sleep. Dark cocoa in moderation is another source of magnesium and can be enjoyed as a warm evening drink while also offering antioxidants. Even herbal teas like nettle or peppermint contain small amounts of magnesium that contribute to overall intake. The key is to choose drinks that are gentle on digestion and supportive of relaxation, rather than those with sugar or caffeine, which can interfere with sleep. It's important to highlight that men over 50 should focus on consistency rather than expecting instant results. Magnesium works best when levels are replenished steadily over time, not just from a single dose. Many men who begin adding magnesium-rich drinks into their nightly routine report gradual improvements in sleep quality, reduced cramps, and better morning energy after a few weeks. The body needs time to restore balance, but once it does, the benefits are long-lasting. Finally, prioritizing magnesium before bed also reflects a larger mindset of self-care. Taking the time to prepare a calming mineral-rich drink sends a signal to the body that it's time to transition into rest mode. This small ritual can become a cornerstone of evening routines, replacing habits like late night snacking or alcohol with something restorative and health-promoting. Over time, this single change not only enhances physical stamina and energy, but also builds confidence and peace of mind, knowing you're supporting your body's needs as you age. Avoiding excessive caffeine late in the day is one of the most impactful lifestyle adjustments men over 50 can make if they want to wake up feeling energized, focused, and ready for strong performance by morning. Caffeine is a stimulant that works by blocking adenosine, a neurotransmitter that builds up throughout the day and signals the body when it's time to rest. While a moderate amount of caffeine earlier in the day can improve alertness and concentration, consuming it too late disrupts the body's natural rhythms. As men age, the body processes caffeine more slowly, meaning its stimulating effects last longer and interfere more strongly with sleep. Even if you manage to fall asleep after an evening coffee, your sleep quality is significantly reduced, preventing the deep, restorative rest needed for morning vitality. The first major issue with late-day caffeine is its impact on sleep architecture. Research shows that caffeine reduces slow-wave sleep, which is the deepest stage of non-REM sleep, and REM sleep, the stage associated with memory, learning, and emotional balance. These stages are critical for physical recovery, hormone regulation, and brain function. For men over 50 who may already be experiencing sleep disruptions due to hormonal shifts, stress, or medical conditions, cutting into these restorative stages makes the problem worse. Without deep sleep, the body struggles to repair muscle tissue, balance hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, and recharge the brain for optimal function. The result is waking up groggy, fatigued, and with diminished performance. Another concern is that caffeine elevates cortisol levels, especially when consumed in the afternoon or evening. Cortisol is the body's primary stress hormone, and while it plays an important role in waking us up in the morning, elevated levels at night disrupt the natural circadian rhythm. For men over 50, chronic cortisol elevation can reduce testosterone production, contribute to weight gain around the midsection, and make it harder to fall asleep. When caffeine is consumed late, it sends mixed signals to the body, telling it to stay alert when it should be winding down. This not only shortens sleep duration, but also reduces its quality, creating a cycle of fatigue that compounds over time. Caffeine also impacts cardiovascular function in ways that can interfere with nighttime rest. It temporarily raises blood pressure and heart rate, which may not be problematic earlier in the day, but at night it keeps the body in a more alert state. Men over 50 are more likely to experience cardiovascular changes, and having the heart and circulatory system stimulated late in the evening interferes with the body's ability to shift into rest and repair mode. Good overnight circulation is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to muscles and tissues, supporting recovery and energy levels the following day. When caffeine disrupts this, the result is waking up feeling drained rather than restored. Metabolism is another area where late caffeine creates challenges. Many men over 50 are already dealing with slower metabolism, insulin resistance, or changes in body composition. Caffeine late in the day interferes with glucose regulation, making it harder for the body to stabilize blood sugar during sleep. This can cause restlessness, nighttime awakenings, or morning fatigue. In contrast, when caffeine intake is limited to earlier hours, the body has time to metabolize it fully, allowing blood sugar and insulin levels to stabilize overnight. This balance supports more consistent energy in the morning and reduces the sluggishness often linked to poor nighttime habits. The effects of caffeine also extend to hydration. Caffeine is a mild diuretic, which means it increases urine production. For men over 50 who may already wake up once or twice at night to use the bathroom, late caffeine exacerbates this problem. Each nighttime trip interrupts sleep cycles, making it harder to achieve deep, restorative rest. Over time, this fragmentation of sleep adds up, leading to cumulative sleep debt that affects morning stamina, cognitive clarity, and overall performance. Avoiding caffeine later in the day reduces these disruptions and allows sleep to remain uninterrupted for longer stretches, supporting the body's natural recovery processes. Mental clarity and emotional balance are other areas deeply tied to caffeine timing. When caffeine lingers in the system overnight, the brain does not get the full benefits of deep rest. This can lead to irritability, brain fog, and lower stress resilience in the morning. For men over 50 who may already feel the effects of aging on mental sharpness, this can be especially frustrating. By avoiding late-day caffeine, the brain has a chance to fully recharge overnight, resulting in clearer thinking, faster reaction times, and greater confidence in daily activities. This sharper mental state also enhances physical performance by supporting focus, coordination, and motivation. Practically speaking, the best approach is to set a personal caffeine cutoff time. For most men over 50, stopping caffeine intake at least 6 to 8 hours before bedtime is ideal. Since caffeine's half-life is about 5 to 6 hours, but its effects can linger much longer. If bedtime is at 10 p.m., that means the last cup of coffee or tea should be no later than 2 to 3 p.m. This allows the body enough time to metabolize the stimulant and transition naturally into rest mode. Replacing late-day caffeine with alternatives like decaffeinated herbal teas, warm milk, or magnesium-rich drinks supports relaxation without compromising sleep quality. Another important consideration is to be mindful of hidden sources of caffeine. Many men assume only coffee and tea matter, but sodas, energy drinks, pre-workout supplements, and even chocolate contain caffeine that can disrupt sleep. For men over 50, being intentional about limiting these sources in the evening is key to protecting recovery and morning performance. Small adjustments like switching to herbal teas or caffeine-free alternatives in the afternoon can make a substantial difference in how energized and capable you feel the next day. Supporting sleep with herbal teas like chamomile or valerian is a gentle yet highly effective way for men over 50 to improve the quality of their rest and wake up with more strength, clarity, and performance the next morning. Herbal teas have been used for centuries as natural remedies for relaxation, stress relief, and better sleep. Unlike pharmaceutical sleep aids, which can sometimes leave you feeling groggy or dependent, herbal teas work in harmony with the body's natural processes. For men navigating the changes that come with aging, such as hormonal shifts, increased stress, or difficulty staying asleep, these teas provide a simple, natural solution that can be incorporated into a nightly routine with lasting benefits. Chamomile tea is one of the most well-known and widely used herbal teas for sleep support. Its calming effects are largely attributed to an antioxidant called apigenin, which binds to receptors in the brain and helps reduce anxiety while promoting sleepiness. For men over 50 who may experience racing thoughts or restlessness before bed, chamomile provides a gentle nudge toward relaxation without the risks associated with stronger sedatives. Drinking a warm cup of chamomile tea in the evening not only relaxes the mind, but also helps reduce inflammation in the body, supporting cardiovascular and digestive health. This dual action ensures that the body is both calm and comfortable, increasing the likelihood of falling into deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. Valerian root tea is another powerful option, often considered one of the strongest natural sleep aids. Valerian works by increasing levels of gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, in the brain. GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps regulate nerve activity and promotes a sense of calm. By supporting GABA activity, valerian root tea reduces the time it takes to fall asleep and improves sleep quality. For men over 50 who struggle with insomnia or frequent awakenings during the night, valerian can be especially beneficial. Unlike prescription medications, valerian does not suppress natural sleep cycles, but rather enhances the body's ability to enter them fully. This means the restorative benefits of sleep, like hormone regulation, tissue repair, and energy replenishment, are better preserved. Another herbal option worth considering is passion flower tea. Passion flower contains compounds that also boost GABA levels, creating a calming effect on the nervous system. For men dealing with stress, anxiety, or mild sleep disturbances, passion flower can be a useful alternative or complement to chamomile and valerian. It's particularly effective for quieting the mind before bed, making it easier to drift into sleep without the mental chatter that often disrupts rest. When combined with other herbs such as lemon balm or lavender, passion flower can create a soothing blend that supports relaxation from multiple angles. The ritual of drinking herbal tea before bed is itself an important part of the benefit. Men over 50 often juggle work, family responsibilities, and health concerns, which can leave the mind overstimulated at night. Preparing and drinking a warm cup of tea creates a signal to the body that it's time to wind down. The warmth of the tea soothes the digestive system, relaxes the muscles, and creates a sense of comfort that supports the transition into sleep. Establishing this ritual consistently trains the brain and body to associate tea with rest, reinforcing healthy sleep habits that improve over time. The benefits of herbal teas extend beyond sleep support. Chamomile, for example, has mild anti-inflammatory properties that help soothe the digestive system, reduce bloating, and calm acid reflux issues that become more common with age. Valerian root not only promotes sleep, but also helps ease mild muscle tension and restlessness. Passion flower supports relaxation and may help regulate blood pressure by reducing stress levels. For men over 50, these additional benefits support overall health, ensuring that the improvements in sleep quality are accompanied by better physical well-being. One of the key advantages of herbal teas is their safety profile. While caffeine-containing beverages like coffee or black tea disrupt sleep, herbal teas are naturally caffeine-free and designed to encourage calmness rather than stimulation. For men concerned about dependency on over-the-counter or prescription sleep aids, herbal teas provide a safe alternative that can be used nightly without risk of addiction. They also allow for flexibility. You can choose different blends depending on your needs, such as chamomile for relaxation, valerian for deeper sleep, or lavender for stress relief. It's important to note that herbal teas work best when consumed consistently as part of a nightly routine. The effects are often subtle at first, gradually improving sleep quality over time. For men over 50 who may need extra support in resetting circadian rhythms or calming the nervous system, consistency is key. Drinking a cup of herbal tea about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime gives the body time to absorb the active compounds and prepare for sleep. Pairing the tea with other healthy evening habits like dimming the lights, limiting screen time, or practicing deep breathing enhances its effectiveness, and creates a holistic approach to better rest. Another practical point is to choose high-quality, organic herbal teas to avoid pesticides or additives that could diminish the health benefits. Loose leaf teas often provide stronger effects than pre-packaged tea bags, though both can be effective when sourced from reputable brands. Men who prefer variety can experiment with blends that combine chamomile, valerian, and passion flower, allowing for a more comprehensive approach to relaxation and sleep support. By making herbal teas a nightly habit, men over 50 can address several of the common issues that interfere with rest: stress, restlessness, digestive discomfort, or difficulty falling asleep. The result is not just longer sleep, but deeper, more restorative rest that enhances morning energy, mental clarity, and physical performance. This simple, natural practice becomes a cornerstone of better health, ensuring that each day begins from a place of renewal and strength. As men move past the age of 50, small lifestyle adjustments can make a remarkable difference in energy, stamina, and overall performance by morning. Hydration, balanced evening meals, mindful choices around caffeine and alcohol, and the calming power of magnesium-rich drinks or herbal teas work together to support the body's natural cycles of rest and recovery. These habits don't just improve sleep, they also enhance circulation, hormone balance, and mental clarity, all of which are crucial for staying strong and confident as you age. The beauty of these strategies lies in their simplicity. They don't require extreme changes or complicated routines, just mindful choices that set the stage for better nights and stronger mornings. By making these small but consistent adjustments, men over 50 can give themselves the best opportunity to wake up renewed, energized, and fully prepared to perform at their best. Ending sentence: better nights build stronger mornings. Your body will thank you.